Hello, I'm Matt Smith, captain of Brisbane Strikers, and this is the Hyundai Queensland State League.
Welcome to the Hyundai Queensland State League Highlights Show, brought to you by Hyundai, Red Rooster and Football Queensland. And our match highlights come to you from a rather cool evening at the Cleveland Showgrounds, where the Redlands City Devils welcomed equal top of the table Olympic FC. The home side were looking to make amends and turn around a 4-0 opening day loss to Olympic, who have only lost once and drawn once in the 11 rounds leading into this weekend. The Redlands side started well, and in the 10th minute a long crossfield pass from Danny Byrne found Wayne Knipe. He forced Olympic goalkeeper Matt Ham to deflect a stinging shot over his crossbar. A long ball set up Zubi Okafor in space, but his control and subsequent shot was rather weaker than he would have hoped. Brad Lacey and Alex Panich then combined well with a good interchange of passes. Hagel's quick feet as he skipped across the edge of the box set up Okafor again. However, as Ralph quickly advanced, his shot was wide of the goal. Then, on the quarter-hour mark, Okafor turned provider, holding the ball up well and attempting to commit the defenders into a challenge. He was able to lay the ball back to his captain Chris Hagel, who dragged his shot across the face of the Redlands goal. Although Olympic were enjoying the better of the possession, the Devils also had their moments. Wayne Knipe delivered a pinpoint cross, which Russell Woodruff was unable to reach, and a diving Danny Byrne at the far post could only find the back fence. Just a minute later, Chris Bale intercepted an Olympic attack and rolled in Russell Woodruff, whose left foot shot was drilled straight at Matt Ham. With half-time approaching, Okafor sent Shane Coffey away, and he did well to stay up under the challenge of Danny Byrne. His layback to Chris Hagel was perfectly timed, but Hagel's shot was wide of the upright. Andrew Orr was working hard in the midfield, and his persistence won him a loose ball. His run towards goal earned him another shot on the Redlands goal, forcing Ralph into another fine save. However, in stoppage time in the first half, Coffey's vision saw Olympic open the scoring when his accurate pass allowed James Myers space to go past Craig Thompson into the Redlands penalty box and score at Ralph's near post on a tight angle. Some slow covering gave Meyer far too much time, and Ralph, beaten on the near side, probably felt he could have done better. There was only time for the kickoff before referee Nathan McDonald ended the half with Olympic leading 1-0. The second half saw the Redlands City Devils come out with more determination, and from the whistle they took a much more positive approach to the game. They were rewarded in the 52nd minute when Byrne and Pat Polestina created a chance for Jimmy Froud, who committed a retreating Shane Robinson to a tackle. As Froud went to ground in the tackle, the referee was in no doubt as to it being a foul and awarded a penalty. Regular penalty taker Russell Woodruff unselfishly handed the ball to Froud, who placed home the spot kick to tie the game up. Froud, playing his last game before heading back to the UK to take up a Blue Square Premier League contract, sent the ball into the net while Matt Ham was going the opposite way. The next 10 minutes saw the home side continue to create chances, but failed to capitalise. Woodruff played a pass in to a forward-running Chris Bale, and some confusion between the keeper and defenders saw the ball eventually cleared behind for a corner. From the resultant corner, Froud, Woodruff, Byrne and Froud again all had chances to get a shot away, but could not find the room and accuracy to trouble Ham, who eventually gratefully pounced on the loose ball. He then launched a Route 1 ball upfield that eluded the last defender, Evan Parrish, and bounced beyond him. The ever-alert Olympic striker Shane Coffey pounced and found the back of the net in clinical fashion. It was a cruel blow for Parrish, who was making only his second appearance of the season after injury. However, Coffey added to his impressive season goal tally with the sort of finish that he does so well. Redlands returned fire, and Pat Polestina came close when he turned and drilled a shot from the edge of the penalty box that cannoned off the crossbar. Woodruff was wide with the follow-up. The combination of Coffey and fellow striker Alex Panich then set up a chance for the hard-working Brad Lacey, who hit straight at Ralph. Picking up a loose ball 40 metres out from goal, Danny Byrne went on a mazy run into Olympics' box as the defenders retreated, before unleashing a ferocious shot that Ham managed to deflect away with his feet. The follow-up saw Byrne lay a ball across the 6-yard box, but no one was able to get the vital touch. Panich was doing well in behind the strikers for Olympic, and he got the ball to Hagel, who crossed another typically teasing cross, which a diving Coffey was unable to direct into the net. Lacey also continued to work hard, and he set up Panich, who shot over. The last minutes were played at the pace the game started, but as stoppage time ticked over, referee Nathan McDonald blew time on a very entertaining and free-flowing match. And afterwards, we briefly spoke to both coaches to get their views.
It was always going to be a tough game, and that proved the case. We expected no less from Olympic. Unfortunately, the game was decided by a couple of errors. And I can't fault my players really. They tried hard, we created enough chances, had plenty of possession, but really it wasn't enough on the day. So congratulations to Olympic.
Oh, obviously, I mean, when you get two teams that's up fairly near the top of the league, it's always going to be a close encounter. And you know, the fact that we're playing at Redlands, their home ground, we didn't expect an easy game, we didn't get one. But I'm really happy to get away with a 2-1 result.
And to all the round 12 results. As you just saw, Shane Coffey was the difference between the two sides, scoring what turned out to be the winner in the 63rd minute for Olympic, after the departing Jimmy Froud had equalised just after half-time. Capricorn Cougars ran right in their game against FNQ Bulls, ending up 5-1 winners on the night. Tom Evans opened the scoring for the Cougars in the 2nd minute, before Tristan Fraser netted a hat-trick, and Jesse Thompson wrapped it up for them in the final minute of the match. FNQ Bulls, without captain Victor Madrid and with only 13 fit players to choose from, scored through youngster Stephen Cater, his 7th of the season. Logan United made it 3 victories on the trot when they edged past NQ Razorbacks 1-0 on Sunday. Cameron Hunt's 3rd goal for his new club sealed the win in the 73rd minute. Sunshine Coast FC overcame an early Bundaberg lead to win 6-1 at Stockland Park on Sunday afternoon. Arian De Bruyne scored Bundaberg's goal in the 4th minute, which seemed to boost the Spirit side. However, despite their early goal, a double from Jai Cross, teamed with Okyun Gong's 3rd goal in as many games, and single strikes from Tyson Holmes, Leon Dwyer and Brian Gilfillan sealed the win for George Cowie's side. Brisbane Strikers came from behind to beat a courageous Queensland Academy of Sport outfit 3-1 in round 12's late kickoff. QAS took the lead in the 7th minute through Ken Dougal, which the Academy side held on to and went into the break leading 1-0. Brisbane Strikers came out in the second half and scored 3 unanswered goals, one to the experienced Che Hughes and a brace to Gareth Musson. His 2 goals took his tally to an impressive 13 goals in just 12 games and means that he leads the Hyundai QSL Golden Boot tally, with Sunday Miners had the bye in this round. And to the points table at the conclusion of round 12. Brisbane Strikers and Olympic FC extended their lead over the chasing clubs to 9 points. Strikers still with the top billing, courtesy of their superior goal difference. Strikers leading the way in the goal scoring department, whilst the Olympic defence is the most miserly in the competition. NQ Razorbacks and the Queensland Academy of Sport still equal on 19 points, with the Townsville side edging the youngsters out by virtue of their superior goal difference. Only 3 points now separate the 5 teams from 3rd to 7th, with Redlands City Devils, Logan United and Sunshine Coast all keenly pursuing the top 4 spots. Capricorn Cougars edged past the FNQ Bulls following their weekend win, and Whitsunday Miners and Bundaberg Spirit still searching for some improvement. No matches this weekend, but the following weekend sees a full round of action in the Hyundai Queensland State League. And round 13 gets underway with 2 Saturday matches, the first between the Brisbane Strikers and Capricorn Cougars, 7 p.m. at Perry Park in Brisbane. Logan United make the long trip north to Mareeba to take on the FNQ Bulls, 8 p.m. in Mareeba. Sunday sees 3 matches, with the Whitsunday Miners hosting the Redlands City Devils in Mackay, 3 p.m. at Harrop Park for that one. Should be a great meeting in Townsville when Sunshine Coast Fire arrive to take on the NQ Razorbacks at 2 p.m. at the Sports Reserve. Both teams will be desperate for the points on offer there. And the Queensland Academy of Sport face another daunting task when they head to Yeronga to take on the co-leaders Olympic FC at 6 p.m. Olympic won 2-0 first time around, but the young academy side are showing some real improvement and are likely to provide a real challenge to the high-flying Olympic. Bundaberg Spirit have the bye. Thanks for joining us on the Hyundai Queensland State League Highlights Show. We look forward to bringing you some more action next week.